Yo, what's up, guys? Today, you have a beautifully crafted TED Talk coming to you hot from the #1 NHS golfer here in this beautiful venue, Blake's Kitchen. Today, we will be talking about the one, the only, the greatest, the best to ever do it, Pop Culture Happy Hour podcast. Pop Culture Happy Hour, a podcast focused on reviewing shows and movies, blends a mixture of rotating hosts and positive vibes to create a warm atmosphere to embrace the listener, right? To guide them into a beautiful sense of relaxation to listen to their podcast. This podcast consists of several narrators and speakers talking to a majority middle-aged millennial generation, all right? The show aims to inform people on new and upcoming movies and TV shows by giving unbiased reviews and giving light to both the good and the bad of movies, all right? It's critical for listeners now in this age of mainstream media to be able to find a source that they can trust, all right? And that is what Pop Culture Happy Hour excels in, right? Making people be able to see what shows are for what they are, not this, promoted, ad-filled garbage. This podcast, due to its review-heavy orientation, relies heavily on vivid imagery to get their ideas across, especially in their summaries, which can forward progress the actual reader into knowing what the heck they're about to listen to, right? This was most prominent in episodes in which they discussed movies, because without this rhetorical device, the summaries would fall flat and be hard to digest due to the inability to connect with the audience. Podcasts tend to rely heavily on non-visual rhetoric. This is due to a lot of people, while listening to a podcast, not being able to physically see or be at their phone. Many of these people may be driving, maybe studying, doing homework. Maybe they're, just doing chores around the house. To make your podcast use visual rhetoric, it would be to limit your audience to those strictly able to devote time to watch a podcast. Because the show did not follow a linear progression, it followed an episode-by-episode approach. They didn't have one specific main argument. However, typically, each author had a viewpoint in the show, and then would defend it with evidence from the movie. While they only quoted evidence from the movie, they never brought in outside sources, which weakened the credibility of the argument itself. However, the evidence was used well, which helped create a strong argument that followed a logical line of reasoning and allowed for a well-structured... Again, because of the episode-by-episode basis, the speakers never synthesized information from other episodes, which can't be held against them because it was irrelevant to the topic being discussed. The author's use of imagery helped create a sense of awe and wonder as they were able to effectively summarize each show or episode, allowing the audience to connect with the topic being talked about. The idea of a podcast being able to intrigue someone by just storytelling is a great example of how literary devices are so critical in writing. Learning that being able to tell a story is such a universal thing that everyone should know how to do opened up my eyes to better understanding rhetoric and helped me develop skills in argumentative writing and the ability to create depictions in my audience mind. I'm Nathan Oliver, and thank you for listening to my TED Talk.